What's up, YouTube? Feel me? It's been a long time since I uploaded and actually got to sit down in my own car and upload. So, the first reason why I couldn't upload is because maintaining two jobs, a full-time and a part-time. It's about to be two part-times and a full-time. Plus taking care of the dog, getting my hair cut, stuff like that. Like, it's been hard just maintaining everything at once or whatever. It's hard as hell to even want to keep going after all the bullshit that I've been going through lately with my ex. That's where I'm about to go with the next one. So, part two, feel me? My ex, I had my phone on her plan, or it was in her name or whatever. We was all on one plan together because we was at one point together. I paid my portion, and she still turned my phone off. I ain't mad at her. Handle your handle. But that was another reason why I hadn't uploaded in a while. But now, part three, which is now a part 4 to it. It's like I had one restraining, or she put one restraining order out on me. Restraining order full of lies, left and right. It was like, she wasn't telling the truth at all. It was nothing for her to really say about me, and it's still nothing for her to say about me to this day that jeopardizes her or her kid's life. I don't do shit like that. At one point, I was in love with them kids. Like, I would have gave them my last. So for her to even say that I threatened to kill her and her kids was hurtful as hell. It took me back a while, like, a lot. Like, it was hard just because deep down, like, I know how much I love them kids. I never do nothing to jeopardize just how they looked at me or nothing. But, I mean, that was then. That was the first time she did that. Now, today, I got served with another restraining order, which I thought was bizarre because I don't talk to her, don't see her, don't go towards her house, or don't go on the street to her house because we do still live in the same town. If I feel like she's going a certain way at a certain time, I wouldn't go that way. Just like how, I know where her kids go to school at. We was together. I would pick the kids up from school. I won't go on the street where the school is located because out of respect and just period not wanting another restraining order, I don't go down that street during the times that they get out of school. Now, I have another restraining order, another court date, where, again, I have to leave my job again to go in, listen, and sit and fight against her lies. Her bringing it to court, she already has to be the one to prove that I've done it. But then it's just like sitting there and listening to the lies as she just sculpts them. Like she's literally like at hand, like right there in the judge's face, just lying, sculpting it, making it sound good, but it's just not me. And then you could say whatever, but if you don't have any proof, I cannot be locked up for it, and you cannot get the charges that you want. The first restraining order, it was assault and terroristic threats and stalking, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this time, it's terroristic threats and assault. I'm never around. I don't stalk you, so on and so forth. At this point, like, I've been doing so much to prove that I'm done with her. Not just to her, like, proving it to her, but I'm proving it to myself. Like, I'm really done. Like, you took me somewhere where I never been. It's hard to have sat in that courtroom when you thought you was done. Like, when you thought everything was buried, like, it was over, and it continues. It's like, I want to say it's like healing all over again, but I wasn't healing all over again because I already knew, like, this is what she had did, that she had went and got a restraining order. It was no need for me to heal all over. It was just like, it put me back because I felt like it was over and I wouldn't have to see her again. And then here I was sitting in a courtroom looking at her while she tells her lie, and she was lying so bad that she was only looking at the judge. She would not look at me. And I'm not mad that she would look at me or she couldn't look at me. It's just she was lying so bad and trying to mess up my life that bad that she couldn't even turn to face me. And that's the part that I knew deep down, like, she was in the wrong. And now I have to go through that again in a week, because today is the 16th. I have court again October 23rd at 1 o'clock. And I'm going to have to go through it again. You don't understand how excited I was when I was finally able to beat that case. Not that I felt or I doubted that I wouldn't beat the case. It's just like, it's a relief. Like, all right, I'm done. I don't have to deal with this. It's dismissed. And then she sat right there and she did it all over again. I got served today at my job. Like, that's embarrassing. That's the most embarrassing thing ever, to get served with a domestic violence charge and then don't even be around the person. So you're being served with it. They read you what's on the paper. People are looking at you like, wow, that's what you did, or, and to me it's just like, wow, that's crazy. And then when I sat down with the police officers that had served me, at that point I had no other choice but to laugh, because it was so many lies in it, and it was like no foundation at all. It was like nothing that she said. I know she doesn't have any proof of it because I didn't do it. And I do a lot of shit, but I don't stalk anyone. If it's over, it's over. I don't put my hands on anybody, especially if we're not together. The closest you could ever get to saying I put my hands on you is a little simple play fighting that I do, and that's just because of the simple fact that I used to box. I used to be around people that wanted to, like, let's tap, simple smacks, and shit like that. But even if she would have ever told me, like, I don't want to play fight or stuff like that, but she was always the one that started the play fighting. And every single time, I'll stop. If I ever felt like I was swinging too fast or hitting too hard, I stop. And I'll let her and she'll keep going. Like, she'll keep going. She never felt like, it was a stopping point until, oh, I got hit in the eye, or, oh, my lip busted. Like, it was never any marks on her. But I never took it to the heart just because it's play fighting. You dust it off. It's play fighting. I can't get into my Snapchat. She changed my password. Changed the email too. Tried to change my Facebook password. Couldn't get in there. Not mad. It's Snapchat. I just made another one. It ain't that deep. It's not. And it's like, deep down inside, I've been fighting back a lot of harassment charges and things that I could have brought to the court's attention, just because of the simple fact that I have so much respect for her that I just didn't want her to go through the stuff that she's putting me through. And that's crazy, because I always allow myself to be the beating bag or the punching bag for people that I'm putting myself through so much more, like, and it hurts. It's killing me bad. Like, it's hurting bad. But I'm still skeptical about doing anything. And it's not, I don't mind taking it because, I don't have any kids. I'm by myself. The only thing I have is my dog, and if I'm going, I know my dog gonna be straight, because, my family not just gonna let something I hold on to and I cherish so much just go away. Like, they're not gonna do that. So I try to be mindful of the fact that, yeah, she got kids. So if you start even bringing up the things or the ways that she harassed you, you could probably take her away from her kids, because the way that she harassed me and how often it is, it's almost enough to make somebody believe that outside your job, you just don't make time for your kids. because you go the greatest lengths to bother me. And it's crazy because she broke up with me. If I'm saying I'm done, and I'm looking in this camera and I'm telling y'all I'm done, like no going back, I'm done, she can't do that. She couldn't look me in my eyes. She can't do anything that symbolizes that she's done. The fact that I got back-to-back restraining orders, I just beat a case less than 2 weeks ago, and I'm right back in the same situation. Nah, that's crazy. That's bizarre. I shouldn't even be going through stuff like that at the age of 20 with someone that's 33 years old. And I'm not mad. I'm not. I just feel like I shouldn't be going through this, and I would have never put her through this. So I just felt like even if the love wasn't there, which obviously it's not, and that's on both parties, I still have enough respect to not put her through what she's putting me through. But that's just me, yo, and that's crazy. It's crazy to keep going through this. It's crazy to keep feeling like out of this world. Like, what have I ever done to somebody to deserve this? Because it's different if you actually did it. If I actually did the things that she's accusing me of, I wouldn't be so taken back by it. Like, I wouldn't be so surprised. I wouldn't be knocked off guard. But you got to remember that if it's nothing else there for her to lie, or if it's nothing there for her to tell the truth about, she's only going to tell a lie about it because she wants to see me down so bad that she got to lie about this. And that's just why I'm taken back by. But YouTube, those are the reasons why I haven't been uploading. If I don't upload again this week, I'll upload after I go to court, hoping that God is on my side as far as that goes, because I mean, my 21st birthday is right around the corner, and she chose a great time to decide to do something like this. So I will keep y'all updated. Goodbye, YouTube.